Hey guys, welcome to my art studio. Totally kidding, this is my dining room. This is a storage unit that is meant to store dishes in, but I keep my dishes in the kitchen. I don't have a second set of dishes, so I'm using this, what's this called? A buffet, I think that's called. I use it to store extra art supplies. And there's also a mess on the table over here to my left, but I'm not going to swing around and show you that because it's a mess. There's a couple of different projects going on there. But I posted a picture of this storage unit on Instagram the other day, and I got a message from Gail's Bookish Things. She's on Instagram and YouTube, and she wanted to know where I had purchased it, and I was very happy to share that I had found it at Hobby Lobby. If anybody else is also interested, I love the apothecary style. That the old kind of like book catalog or apothecary style. Some of you kids are probably too young to even remember card catalogs. But I love the style, and I found it, and I used my half off coupon, and she wanted to know how I had it set up, how I store my inks. It's kind of like, it's not, all right, it's organized in some sense, but in some parts it's a little random because I don't have, even though this looks like I have a lot of inks, I don't have a lot of inks by maker. Like Robert Oster, I have a lot of their inks, so this takes up an entire bin. Diamine also, that takes up an entire bin. Let's see here, you can see inside here. This is a mixture of Vinta and Monteverde inks. Down here, these are blue inks. I got an Ackerman manuscript, which don't use in fountain pens, but it's okay for calligraphy. Organics. These are my Pilot inks, and I want to order a third one, and I have just enough space to get another bottle in there. These are some greens. This is Edelstein and Kala. I do have more greens here and green up here. I have green in Robert Oster, but I know my inks and where they are. These are all like sepia colors. It's the Jeroban Carub de, I don't know how you pronounce it, Capra. These are Les Artisan. These are two recent purchases. And I love those colors, but I kind of group them together because they're, similar in tone. These are some purples down here. I'm not a huge fan of purple, but I like this Sailor ink, and I love this Jeroban violet ink, mostly because I bought that at a pen show earlier this year, just before COVID hit. And then I use the extra random spaces down here on the bottom just for storing some of the rubber stamps that I kind of use on a pretty regular basis, so they're right here. I have another storage unit for rubber stamps. I think I have it down in my storage. You can see how I have it. And I have one more special ink. You'll see this one in here. And that is by Sunday Scriptorium. And I will link her channel and Gail's channel down below. Sunday Scriptorium, I'm so sorry, I forget her first name. She has an Instagram and a YouTube channel, and she's really into medieval arts and calligraphy, and she has the most exquisite calligraphy, really, really beautiful. And she did a whole video on making fountain pen inks, and she made her own batches of inks, and I was just fascinated by the whole video. I was just sort of like, I don't know, I was enthralled by the whole process, and I got very excited. So I bought a batch of her ink. I bought a bottle, and it's so cool. And oh, and she did this. She put a tag on everybody who purchased. She, you know, did hand calligraphy of their name. That's my name. And it's so special. I just love it. And I keep it in here. Oops, my battery's going low. I keep it in here with some calligraphy nibs that I just acquired. And this random spool of cotton thread for wrapping. I was wrapping gifts for people. So that just stays here because I don't know. I don't know. It looked pretty amongst the other things. So that's sort of my randomness of inks and my storage. I do have sample inks that I keep in a cigar box. So maybe I'll show that one day. But this is how I store my inks. So I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comment below. And I'll see you next time. Thanks.